Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. It's a late letter reading. It's not going to be uploaded today. I'm going to upload it tomorrow morning, which will be a Monday morning. It's going to go up. We got a fifth Chris Can letter to Eels and the Eggman. This one is dated the 27th of June 2022. Chris has sent a fifth letter from Gail to Twitter user Eels and the Eggman. In this brief letter, Chris claims that David Hallberg had confirmed him being transferred to 14 Blackland Court under valid terms after his sentence is finished, suggesting he may be placed under probation after being released. He also attempts to state that he had very little attraction to Bella, and she will not be facing legal action for a supposed crime. Chris also states that police never questioned Barb due to her mental defects, and also made a random access pun Commodore. The Eels letter. Hey Chris, this is from Eels, by the way. Glad to hear from you. Glad we cleared the air and made peace with one another. It sounds like things are going better for you. Sorry for all the letters, but I feel it was important to quell any rumours and misinformation spreading online regarding you and your situation. There are some ridiculous rumours that have spread online following your arrest. Even now, the trolls, fakers, haters continue to be convinced that you're a pana release of the contents of your address, which I find preposterous. As you mentioned several times, you aren't going to do that. I think that it might be a kind of conspiracy that they're pushing to tear people from writing to you, or just a kind of chomping at the bit because they are seeking to attack the people who wrote to you. Who knows? I apologise for my belated response. I have been dealing with a crisis at my new job, or I'd sent this letter by now. As per your request, the recent letter and script revision letter has not been shared anywhere online by me or Helena per your instructions. Helena is really working on Sonic content. That should be really, not really. It doesn't sound right. Content for you, and I've picked a few ideas to her. I am something of a writer, but lack drawing in abilities. I'd come up with a few Sonic fan characters since the merge started. One of which I picked you already, sort of. But some of the characters I've thought of are Sickles, a fusion of Knuckles and Scissor, Cypher's evolved form, but his name resembling Sickle. Was obviously a connection to Hammer and Sickle, i.e. communism. His origins become obvious to me, that he was a laboratory grown soldier created when the Soviet Union spliced the DNA of Knuckles and Caesar, I don't know, together. But much like his predecessor Knuckles, he would go and become a good guy after a long cryogenic freeze, possibly one of the Pikachu's bodyguards. He is a still fighting type. He is a rival to Fremny or Punky. Electrocure, a mashup of Electabuzz and Rotary Rulers from Sonic Saturday AM. I think I remember that. That used to be an old show. I used to watch that show, I think. A tech genius who combines his technical powers with his natural electrical powers. He is Thunder Ice. Sally Chew, don't mad hear me out. Don't be mad, actually. Not a replacement for Rosicru, she can never be replaced, but a new character unrelated to Rosicru, a mashup of Sally Acorn and one of the alien variants, Pikachu/Rayquaza. Oh yeah, Rayquaza. She is a Twitch streamer, because of course she fucking is, an internet personality, and favourite entertainer, the self-proclaimed Queen of Quickville, not literally, just a stage name, fake title she throws around. Is considered very attractive and have a lot of subscribers. Of her, she's a ground thunder type. Jeffrey Kunai, a ninja Sonicude who can turn invisible and turn into smoke, one of Pikachu's Bixie guards, and an expert with throwing projectiles. He is a fire electric type. Rabgar, a fusion of a bunny, Babot, and Gengar. She has ghost powers rather than normal powers. She was turned half ghost like Danny Phantom. She is a ghost type. Vaporos. Her name is a pun. She's a mashup of Vaporon and perfect chaos leader of an underwater city of Atlantis. Sometimes a friend of humanity, sometimes an enemy hates pollution, and when endangered, sea life is hunted and will attack the surface world. When she fears sea life is threatened, she's a water dragon. Not sure what to do with these characters' concepts yet. Helena had a few of them, but figured out I'll ask your input. I have to conscious of characters created with the merge quick based on what you've been saying. I really don't have many questions other than these. So we've got some questions now. We've gone through the characters, now we've got some questions. 1. You've mentioned that you're going home to the Sonicu Temple soon. Why do you think/know that? It sounds like with all the continuances the trial hasn't started yet, so it technically is too early to say. 2. Were you attracted to Bella? A lot of people found her very attractive until the foot fungus and weird poop things came out about her. Did you ever see you and Bella being more than friends, i.e. potential sweetheart, or was she just a middleman between you and the suitress? 3. With the trial approaching and your confidence it will end favourable for you, I've got to ask, is Bella being called in? Is she gonna have to answer in the stand for your trial for what she did? Are Null, Barb, Dylan gonna get asked to the stand? Well, I'm pretty sure Dylan won't, because he's got nothing to do with Chris Clan. He's gone off the internet. I think he sold his channel to another guy. I can't remember. 4. You mentioned in the previous letter that Barb was never questioned by police, or they believed something she said that wasn't true, or something like that. Can you elaborate? I thought everything between you and Barb were cool. Did she provide it as more or a lie to mess with you? Maybe Bella got to her too. 5. What exactly is your relationship with Bella? You met through Praetor, but what exactly did you guys ask about? A wild rumour states that Bella was trying to brainwash you into getting into degenerate fetishes, and that Lalique, it seemed like she was leading you on to try to make you cool factored in. Was Bella trying to get you into any of it? 6. You know this has already been answered, and I'm sorry I have to ask you again, but to fight the toxic ones, it's the truth. You mentioned in your previous letter that the innocent ones will not be doxed. People on the Kiwi farms has intercepted this, as you will dox anyone who wrote you the troll letters, or letters trying to mess with you. I don't believe that for a second, that you'll dox anyone even trolls, but some people can really be dense, and maybe you can spell out for these dumb trolls what I already know. I know that you're not going to do any of the trolls, but maybe you can weigh in on this so we can finally put this bullshit rumour to rest. Honestly, these toxic trolls and haters will have more than enough to deal with now that they're stuck on this dying ball of a rock, unable to shift as the dimensions have locked them where they are. Anywho, let me know what's up. I hate when unsubstantiated rumours spread and rear their ugly heads. Hopefully, if the trolls have fabricated rumours debunked, they'll calm down and stop trying to control the narrative with their lives. Hope all is well, and look forward to your eventual video back at the Sonic Temple. Sincerely your friends, Eels. I do have the writing talent. If there's anything you want me to try and write for you, like a character's backstory or Sonic spin-offs or dialogue for a comic, let me know. I'd be happy to assist you in any way. And then Chris's response is quite short. So his response was obviously 27th of June. He writes it in a weird way. Hey, censored, I'm guessing that's Eels. This will be a short letter in response to the letter to your just received letter. Nobody's addresses or names will ever be revealed publicly or doxed at all. Hope your OCs are okay. Are not fucking great then. Great going, Chris. Let him down like that. I was never attracted to Bella, period, other than be just friends until her confirmed betrayal. Bella is never going to be cuffed in. I talk topics were simply on light and brain bending topics with some checkers and chess. Bella and Barbara never had talked at all. She never attempted to sway me to divulging in fetishes at all. Halberg has just confirmed my return home on valid terms, plus my return / second homecoming had been foretold long ago along with these scriptures. Barbara was never questioned due to her age and fallen mentality. That is all for now. Be safe and well. Mrs. Jesus Christine Clan Sonicu, Commodore come adore. And we have the actual letter right here. If it loads up, there it is. Yeah, it's fucking tiny. Yeah, that's basically the same thing as this, really. So that was it. That was it for that. There's a few interesting bits in there. I'm not gonna lie. There's a few interesting information answered. So I don't know if he's like speaking the truth about him like returning home, and his like lawyer said that he can return home on valid terms. I don't know if that is correct. I hope he doesn't return home. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. With the thing with Barb and that, yeah, I do not know what's going on with Barb. But yeah, that was the 5th letter to Eels and the Eggman. I'm going to be uploading it now and scheduling it to go live on Monday morning around 10 o'clock in the AM UK time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I've got my support links up there if you want to donate, and I'll see you guys next time.